Oh god, I was experiencing a debilitating amount of anxiety. Um, wow, darkness. Yeah, it's but I went and got some food, got some snacks, and if all else fails, I did get a THC beverage, but that's a wild card. So try to avoid that. But um, walking to and from the store, what I thought of was that I should work on demos. I should really just work on demos right now. Now that I am just sleepy though. Um, Starting with the Hong Kong demos I did yesterday, I should just look through and see whether or not any of them are okay. And then, um, for the Taiwan demo, I should go and edit the files without editing any core files. See how Chinese I can make it. How much of everything can be in Chinese without editing any of the core files. Um, I don't think it should be like I should be able to do quite a bit actually. Um, That's a better idea than making a new directory that's specifically for Chinese things. Um, and it's sort of like if I do that and then I copy that for another demo, and then again, and every time I have to go and edit the files to make them Chinese, then when even if I do end up making a directory specifically for Chinese, like I'll know exactly why I'm doing it, like exactly what it is that needs to be edited. Um, and then the last thing is to to make demos for Australian companies, Australian SEO companies. And then so if I have the Hong Kong demos, Taiwan demos, and Australian demos, then Sunday night becomes my Monday morning, which would be great because part of the debilitating anxiety is that I'm looking up these SEO companies, and even if I think, oh man, this guy would be a great person to work with, or like this company would be great, and like I should make them a demo, I should send them an email, I should give them a phone call. I still have to wait 2 days before I can do that. Really. I mean, I can send them emails, but, I have to wait, and it's I don't know. And honestly, it doesn't very often, it does not matter, like, if it's Monday morning and I'm like, "Oh, great," like, I can do something for somebody and call them right away, and then I don't call them anyways. Uh, so it would've been just the same to do it on a Friday night or whatever, but, like, it's just that the fact that I could makes all the difference. Um, so yeah, there's and then, yeah, so and just the process of going through all of the demos, will get me closer and closer to the point where I can truly just pop out mass amounts of demos. Because whatever is the slowest moving piece is I'm gonna start to automate it, just, like, out of annoyance. It happens every time. Everything that I've automated, it's because 'cause I've been doing it again and again and again, and then I'm like, "Okay, I can." Now I have, like, a very structured process for doing this, so now I can automate it. So ultimately, if I keep doing these demos, I get to the point where I can do 50 demos a day, and then I can send 50 emails, and then I can. But yeah, it's really about making the videos, and the emails is where I'm falling behind, I guess. But anyways, um, I think the first step is definitely see if any of those Hong Kong demos came out okay. And then in the event that any of the Hong Kong demos did come out okay, I will um, I'll make a rag bot for them would be step one. But I'm gonna cover this up because it's gonna be dark in here anyways. And um and this green light is going to drive me crazy. All right. So step one. Well, let's invert the screen colors. That's step one. Now, step two is to open up. I'm already kind of like, dude, what am I doing? Oh, I guess I kind of neglected to mention that. Okay, so there's like making the process of making the JSON LG objects should really be more smooth and automated. Uh, Possibly I want to make it chatbots that just create the JSON LD object. I definitely want to do that, but whether or not I want to do that tonight is a question. And then also the creation of the manifest should be way more closer to automated, eventually fully automated. And then um, a big thing is the browser bots. The browser bots should be um, the browser bots should be escapable. That is a big thing because if I send somebody a demo and they choose the browser bot first, then they can't get out of the browser bot, and they're going to think that they're going to keep interacting with the browser bot, thinking that that is the only chatbot, and it's actually they're going to be confused. So. All right. Do I have audio? Looks like I do have audio. All right. Where were we here? So we got a full response this time. Let's just go ahead and check this here JSON. What am I looking for? SDMC. C. Okay, so we got the organization. I don't know why there's 2 contact points, but that's okay because it's supposed to build a thing. That file builds, it doesn't combine things. So we've got a service for 网上营销, online marketing. 搜索引擎优化, search engine optimization. 社交媒体行销, 网页设计制作, web design. Okay, so that's all we got, organization and service objects. That's fine. No need to save that. All right, now I'm gonna run about contact services.php. That doesn't know why. What the hell happened here? Isn't this what happened last time too? I think it might be. Services.php. About what is happening? All right, I'm gonna change the URL to the URL of my website so I can see. Yeah, it's just this file is just not doing anything. I don't have any idea why. Well, one option, I mean, I could just skip it. Like really, it maybe is not a necessary thing to utilize. Okay, good. There's a lot of errors. Oh, I get why. I get exactly why it's not working. It's because basically this file and that file call the exact same functions. And so then it was defining, when I chained them together, it was defining all of the functions twice. which causes a fatal error. So my solution to that was just to delete all of the functions from from this file. But what I should do is I am getting audio, right? That'd be very. I feel okay. There we go. Audio is good. Here we go. Make each function definition first check whether or not the function is already defined, and then only load it if it is not already defined. So it just puts like an if statement in front of every function. And other than that, it doesn't do anything differently. And that will solve the problem, because then if we chain them together, it won't define the same function twice. And if we, oops, I forgot to actually add the code as usual. Time is it 9:15? All right. So about contact services, just go ahead and pop that in there, and let's see if that changes anything. Huh. Can we guess why it didn't find the about page or the contact page or the services page or the pricing page or the SEO page? I would guess it's because the website is not in English. So it's not going to have any pages named contact or about. Strategic digital marketing.中国营销方案，政府自主推广，流量增长，数码转型。一件是网上营销策划方案。What am I looking for here? 我在叫什么？不知道。联络我们。Okay, well, just for funsies, I'm gonna make a new version of this and call it ZH, about contact services.php. I'm not sure if the language should be at the end or the beginning. I think like the end. And now I'm gonna the main thing to change is right here. don't know if this is gonna work or not. If it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. But it's kind of fun. Okay, so what did we have here? We have Guan Yu. Okay, Guan Yu. That's I wasn't sure whether or not. Um, I seriously need like a. Notice how I don't have like portfolio. I don't even have the portfolio on there, so that's not good. And then let's see, do they have their social media on here? Because it never grabs the social. Oh, look, they have it right here. So we'll see whether or not it manages to grab the social media. It didn't. I mean, in our, well, if they have a JSON LD object, okay, they don't actually have a LinkedIn apparently. 香港数码市场策划有限公司 SDMC. Should I just look for them on LinkedIn? Why not? What? What's happening here? Where? How does it not say where they are? San Diego, India, Delhi. Sure, I don't see what could go wrong following them. But the other one is listed in Shenzhen, and fine. SDMC Technology, 6,000 followers, 500 to 1,000 employees. Wow. Can we be friends? Joy E, Sales Director, VP. Yingjian 工程师. Do I have water? I'm so very dry. All right, I don't know what I'm doing when you have this many employees. I'm confused, but thanks for viewing my profile, Gulam Gaji. I hope that you liked what you saw. Okay, let's just see whether or not this results in anything. I don't know if I saved it or not. And also, here we go. That's interesting because it says like the Guan Yu page was not found, but there's definitely a Guan Yu page, but it's called what? It's called About SDMC in English. I didn't need to add any Chinese to that. All right, I just added that. I mean, that doesn't added to About SDMC. What? Not found? Okay, I super semi don't I don't care. That was fun to try, but it's not worth it right now. Um, if I had 10,000 Chinese websites to do this for, then it would be worth it. But for now, we'll just take it one at a time. So the question is, what is that file called? Parser, JSON LD2. So we're gonna run, oh, I need to edit it first. I just wrote the name of the file into the name of the file instead of the name of the website, which is what it needs. https sdmc.com.hk. Let's go. All right. Now right here. This is not going very smoothly. This is taking a long time. 35 minutes into this video. I guess I'll break open the THC beverage just as a, oh my God, these things always splash everywhere. Just as a science experiment. All right, this is taking a long time, which is fine. It's supposed to take a long time. It always takes a long time, but usually it generates like a lot of text while it's taking a long time. And right now there's no text coming out. So that's making me slightly nervous. There we go. Okay. It sure looks like the whole thing went through. Now I got the image object. I don't even want image objects, to be honest. I don't know why. We got 35 web pages, 35 articles, 4 services. Yep, there's the 3 people. So I'm gonna look for same as, because that would have their Facebook. Huh. All we got is their Facebook, really. Which is fine, I guess, because the LinkedIn link didn't even work. So I'm just not gonna worry about it for these guys. um So the reason the OpenAI key didn't work was because, well, I don't care. It doesn't matter. It's because I need to, when I chain the files together, then the API key will be in there. But without the files being chained together, there will be no API key, which is fine. Anyways, the name of this company is SDMC. So 83 kilobytes is the size of their JSON object. person. I'm confused. How do you the name is SDMC Rentai? That's not correct. Rentai is not a person. Huh. Article, web page, image, object. I'm pretty sure that this is all here too. I don't know why. I guess, yeah, okay. Well, whatever. All right. I guess I'd rather just upload it to the vector database and then ask it questions. Then like go through it manually like that. Ooh, that THC beverage hits pretty fast. Okay. I need to go to Whoa, those clouds are moving fast. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's too much. Okay, so it gave a good answer for what is SDMC. What is their Facebook? I think this Facebook link will be correct. And I think that was the bot's mistake, I'll tell you that. Although it's pretty easy to figure out just by going to their website. Not that it has to be the same as what's in the object, but it would be weird for it not to be. Fenty Toon. You know, you know what I should have done? Interesting. So if I go to sdmc.com.hk/en, now that's the English version. So let's see if there's a JSON at all. So I probably could have just done this whole thing. Every single thing that I just did, I could have just done it for the English version, I think. But I don't know why it's not giving me the pretty print option. Oh, they use rank math? Okay, okay. I have no idea what it was that I was about to test. like whether they have their English version. If I'm in their English version and I click on the LinkedIn, does that actually work? The link definitely looks similar. Nope, doesn't work. What if I click on their Facebook? Oh, nope, doesn't work. Okay. What if I go edit the about contact services to include their English language URL? Go away, there go, okay. So this is the results from before. This is not new results. Let's see what their pages are called in English. They have about and they have contact. I should really just apply for a job with this company. Just beg them for a job. Like, you're not gonna find somebody more qualified than me to help you with any of your English market activities. Now, why like a SEO agency in the US would hire me, that's a bit of more of a question. It's like, but they for sure should hire me because they're like if they I mean they because I can smooth certain issues of cultural and language issues. Yeah, so it did pick up a lot of stuff. Now let's see. SDMC. Oops, I can't do that. Coach Chan, that's the founder. So we got a service object, SEO services. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Here. To be honest, no idea what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, so SDMC is in the RAG database, but they don't have a RAG bot. But that's okay. Let's just go through, and I just want to go through and see if there's any other ones that actually came out with the RAG bot and the feed bot are on the same. Not Awasi. Because Awasi didn't have a review bot. Elevate Digital Hong Kong, no review bot. Filament Digital, no review bot. I would really be making this a lot faster if I just went and looked at who did get a review bot. There we go. Acropics, Feedbot, Review bot, Browser bot. So they are Acropics.com. I don't know about the wisdom of buying this weed beverage that has so much CBD in it. It is just making me sleepy. But I'm enjoying this, but I have no idea what I'm doing. But it could turn on me at any second. You never know. All right, so first of all, let's just check out their website. Should we do that? No, we should not. We should use the WordPress. Damn, this looks like a cool company. I'm not sure what I think about is so cool about them. Maybe it's just there's their LinkedIn. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait on the LinkedIn and look at it after I see whether or not we manage to get it in the JSON object without doing anything special. Damn, it's still going. All right, let's see what we got here. We got an organization object, only one contact point, which is good. Has all of the information in one thing, which is what we want. We have SEO services object, Google Ads Management Service object, Mark Heller for head of IT, Raymond Chung, head of SEO, and Philippe Leconte, Google Ads expert. Did we get any of their socials? No. Okay. So this is the about contact services. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Not anymore. It's not. Not that I've done that. All right. So let's just go ahead and put their domain in there. So arcopix.com. And now we're going to run it about contact services. I'm not 100% sure why I'm like a little bit of just obsessed with this step of the process right now. I don't care about the feedback creation or the browser bot creation. It's just these JSON objects that I really want to mess with, but I don't really know why. I don't have like any reason to. Um, yeah, but hey, now is the right time to do it um, because it's Friday night, so they're not going to be at work for a couple more days, anyways. Although honestly, I mean, there's this one video by like I think Dan Martin or whatever his name is, this guy, one of these like business gurus on YouTube, where he like calls somebody at Google on a Saturday and like sets something up and but I mean, whatever. I've made calls all weekend long and I've realized that it's a pointless. It just you just get people telling you call back on Monday and voicemails. and you waste time with like receptionist organizations. Okay, I don't know which one's first and which one's second here in terms of this schema. The one that was created by the WordPress or the one that was created by the HTML? Because they look pretty similar. SEO service object, Google Ads Management object, web design service object, Mark Heller, Raymond Chang. So basically, the only difference that I'm seeing is that in this first one, we picked up Philip LeConte, the SEO Google Ads expert. And in the second one, we did not. Anyways, so I just want to be okay. So there's three people and two services. But in the second one, how many services did we get? One, two, three. So in one we got three people and two services, and in the other one we got three services and two people. Fun stuff. So one more time. Let's see if we got any same as. Nope. Well, the second one doesn't even have same as listed. Okay. All right. So let's put JSON parser 2 to work. I have no idea why I named it that. There is no JSON parser 1. I just thought there. Oops, I already did this. Are we doing it? All right, there we go. I wrote .com twice, and that screwed up everything. All right, two organizations, five services, five people. But the people are repetitious. All right, let's refresh and see what we got here. So we no longer have two different objects, we just have one. How many? We have just one organization object. It has been merged. Perfect. Areas served. They don't even claim to serve the United States, apparently. It looks like they have no same as SEO services, PPC services. They got Mark Keller, Raymond Chung, Felipe Leconte. Oh, there is an organization. There's two organization objects. What is happening here? What? Okay. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. Person works for organization. Person works for organization. Person works for organization. Nope, nope, nope. Skipped through that. A little too fast there. Organization. Area served Hong Kong. Organization. arcopix.com/# organization. Oh, shit. Wait, no, I'm confused. Why is there two of these? They're exactly the same. Oh, wait, this is the first one. Wait, so there's only one? No, there's definitely two. Okay, so yes, this one, its ID has no slash. This one, the ID has a slash. So we end up with two identical. Are they identical? Digital marketing strategies versus reach their target audience. They're not exactly the same. Uh, Founded in 2008, contact. And then what do we got in the other one? Contact at ArcoFix, cell phone. Doesn't say when it was founded. I don't know. I don't think it really matters that we have two organization objects in there. I really don't see that causing any problems for anything at all ever. I hope I got that right. ArcoPix, yep. Hmm. Not sure what happened there. Never seen that happen before. Okay, well, apparently I added it twice already, so we're good. Let's just try it out. I don't know why I'm asking if it has their LinkedIn. I already know that it doesn't have their LinkedIn because I just looked for it myself manually and it's not on there. What are these partners? Virtual Office and Digital Booster. I'll have to take a look. But okay, so the question is what happens when we click on their LinkedIn? Would theoretically go to the footer and grab the URLs and save anything with the word LinkedIn in it. So that sure seems like it would work here. Okay, so that's just like a co-working space in Hong Kong. Number one online reputation service based in San Francisco, huh? Digital Booster. Should really save this, but I'm too lazy. Um, okay. I'm pretty sure that I can find the LinkedIn. Isn't there a way to search? Okay. That was a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. sdmc.com.hong Kong. Getsocials.php. See a link to their LinkedIn. And if it doesn't work, we will not. This looks like a link to their LinkedIn. Let's test it out. This page doesn't Why? Whoops. All right, so this is the link that it generated, and then let's see, what's the link on their website? Let's just give them both to ChatGPT. Possibly the reason why it didn't work is because of the link having a bunch of Chinese characters in it. I should really test the script out on an English. In fact, I should have. Really? Wait. Well, they sure look exactly the same to me. Okay, so the issue is that SDMC Hong Kong. I think wasn't I supposed to be doing Acropics? Arcopix? I wasn't even doing the right company anyways. Whew. Did I edit that? I hope not. Okay, so okay, so I need to edit that file so that instead of SDMC it says Arcopix. And then run it again. And I think it's gonna work. Did I close that thing? Too many tabs. I'm confused. Let's go. Definitely, I did something wrong here. Yep, I forgot to put .com. Is it .com or is it .com.hk? Okay, it's just .com. There we go. Okay, at least for one company, this file works to get their LinkedIn. All right. So we got um all right, ArcoPix is in there. What's next on the list? I wasn't even going off that list. I was just looking at which folders have been modified most recently. So, and I didn't even modify that, so should be easy. High Time Wine Spirits Go To Liquor Store com. I'm guessing that. Colorado Springs Government.com. These things just create themselves. High Market Store com. All right, milehighDistilling.com. Okay, ArcoPix. GetClicks.com Hong Kong. Oh, it's got a review bot and a browser. Getclicks.com.hk. No, I don't want the insecure version. I want the secure version. Cool, cool. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Let's first try to see or not that Get Socials file works to find their LinkedIn. Looks like it worked. Eight hundred ten employees. SEO specialists. I mean, that's cool that you have all these specialists, but how did you manage to have a company without a founder? Shouldn't there be a founder? Timzatsui. I think that's how you say that. What the? I think I just followed the French one. I don't want to follow the French one, but whatever. Okay. So let's see We already got their socials. Should we start with their WordPress content? We should definitely start with their WordPress content. Okay, so this is WP All Pages content. .php. I don't know, the weed beer definitely did not help with my efficiency, but I am continuing to work in an inefficient way with zero frustration about it. So on the net might be a good thing. Do you have a local SEO specialist in mainland China? Great question. Do you do Baidu SEO? What is your experience with the Chinese market? Our agency works for different brands located in Hong Kong, mainland China, and Europe that need more visibility in Baidu. What if these guys, I can't even say this out loud because I'll probably start to cry. What if, because this is what they say is happening. I can't even, I mean, it's a honey trap. That's what it is. They want people to say things like what I'm about to say so that they expose ourselves. But I mean, they're saying that Xi Jinping is out, and the people that are taking over are Wen Jiabao and Hu Jintao, and that Wen Jiabao is like the Gorbachev or the reformer. So what if they really, really take a complete opposite, go in the complete opposite direction, and then business just booms in China, and then I'm ready to do Baidu SEO. What if that happens? I said business is booming in Vietnam right now. I should be doing Vietnam business right now. Like what the? Anyways, so this was the WP All Pages content. And now let's check out the JSON object that it created. What is the name of this company again? Get Clicks Hong Kong. So we have the organization. We have a member of the organization, Killian, a member, Chloe, a member, Mirion. We have Angel Montana, Renee Ho, contact point. We have a service object, SEO audit. We get content writing. We get link building. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's cool that it came up with the people because I'm not even seeing them on here. Uh, I'm not sure where those people objects came from. Anyways, okay, let's just run the next one. What's the next one? Next one is about contact services.php. And let's just make sure that it is set to, oops, I also need to change this Lianloa to contact again. And then about contact services, I'm pretty sure I have multiples of this file open at the same time, and that's not good. And this is definitely the one that I need to be messing with. And it has no Chinese in it whatsoever. So we're good. This is, I just need to put in this get clicks one more time. Getclicks.com.hong Kong. All right, let's run it. Run it one time. That's something I never said in Hong Kong. If I'm in it and I'm all in, I'm running it as many times as I can. Because I don't like variance. Because I'm poor. Okay. All right, so this has taken a minute, which is probably a good sign, actually. While I'm waiting, it's done. All right. So let's check it out. Oh, area served America. I don't know about this JSON schema. I know it's supposed to be the thing, the new SEO thing, the thing that lets AI understand your stuff, but I'm watching it get created in real time here, and it's like there's 8 different service objects and Some of them say they serve Europe, and some say they serve America, and some say they serve Hong Kong. Definitely, they should all say the same thing for area served because they're all about the same company. So I feel like maybe we're just creating these little nuggets of wrongness all over the place that are never going to be corrected. Anyways, well, it just looks like it's extremely similar. Both of these came out very similar. But they didn't, neither one of them picked up any of the socials, even though the socials are in the footer. And I'm wondering, I don't know, how is that possible? I don't know how that's possible. Anyways, we're gonna run parser, getclicks.com.hk. Save that. I wrote get click instead of get clicks. This is taking a long time. And what I was going to say before, when things were taking a long time, was that I would go and look after get clicks. What's the next one? And I swear to God, the next one, I'm not going to go through this whole process. I'm just going to make all three of them go together. But that get socials one, I need to figure out how to incorporate that into the whole thing. Okay, SDMC. Did we must have edited that somehow. Get clicks, Rankstar IO. Oh, Rankstar IO is good. It's got all three. What else we got? SEO Hero IO. SEO Hero, it's got all three. Hong Kong Digital got all three. You find Hong Kong got all three. Yeah, so a lot of these got all three. True Logic Hong Kong got all three. Okay. At this point, I mean, that's enough. I got it. Like most, there's plenty to work with here where I don't have to, the only question is there like situations where obviously, uh, where there's two different names for something that's clearly the same company. but I'm really not seeing any. Okay. So we got one place, two organizations, one website, two image objects, 21 web pages, 19 services, 8 articles, one about page, one contact page, and 5 persons. But no LinkedIn's. Oops. Just okay. Same as. Oh, there's 2 same as's. Okay, okay. Both of them are blank. What the hell was I about to do? Um. Right. So I want to just run the whole thing through one more time. I have to figure out um okay. So I have to go to the WordPress all pages content and include the first thing I want to do is include get socials.php. But the problem is that it's just going to echo. It's not going to actually like use it. Endpoint based content rendered. Oops. Data content rendered. For each all pages as P. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT. If get socials.php will return the URL for their LinkedIn in the variable sigil LinkedIn, then how can I incorporate that into the rest of this file? Obviously, it didn't write sigil properly, so I had to redo that manually. Add to tiny who. Did I forget the? No, I didn't. Okay. Um, the thing is, that was the wrong file to edit. The one I need to edit is the one that actually sends all of the data to that makes the API call. So I'm gonna do something weird. If is set input text, trim input text, die. If is not set input text. I'm just gonna go ahead and because I never like to edit like 3 files at a time. Because then if it doesn't work, you don't know where the problem is at. Input text equals input text dot LinkedIn. Okay, there's that. Now WP get all pages. We are including get socials.php. So now we just need to go to get socials.php and and then define LinkedIn to be this is the LinkedIn URL for this company. Dot link. Okay. And now that we've ran, what did I just edit? WP get all content. Um, and did I save all of these? I don't need to save that one. Do you need to save that one? What is this one? I don't need to save that one. Oops, damn it. I have two different versions of WP. Open WP get all contents, get all pages contents. But I think they're exactly the same. show. Let's run WP get all. Wait. All right. We're gonna start over with the schema. So I'm just gonna find this company. What company are we working on? GetClicks Hong Kong still? Okay. GetClicks Hong Kong schema. We're just gonna delete it and start over. 38 kilobytes. That's a good amount. I like that amount. So the only other thing, if this works, then the only other issue is that there's probably a lot of duplication going on. In this case, none of the people were duplicated. I don't think they have 19 services. So there's probably service duplication going on. Like if I go add type equals services, there's 38. So for this one, the ID is right here, rich snippet. And then for this one, the ID is right here. And then for this one right here, I don't know. I should just ask ChatGPT about it. But before I do that, I should run that file, WP get all. What the hell is this file called again? WP all pages content. And assuming that the response is that that the LinkedIn is now in there, it's still loading. If the LinkedIn is actually in here now, uh, then the only other thing that would make me hesitate from like just chaining this together and doing all of them is the amount of duplication and the fact that it's creating files that are much larger than they need to be. And just if I'm just doing them one at a time, that doesn't bother me. But if I'm going to start doing them in bulk, then I would want to at least any part that's like easy to solve. I would want to solve that before I just bulk them out like that. But anyway, so let's look at the schema. Get clicks Hong Kong. Come on. Yeah, it's got the LinkedIn. Hell yeah, yo, boy. Hell yeah, yo. So now the question is, can we run uh I'm actually gonna just delete that and start over. Delete that one, delete this one. All right, what are we doing here? So I'm gonna chain these three files together and just let it rip. However, in order to do that, I need to um, get rid of the base. Oh, really? This one's different? Oh, that's get socials. Whew, interesting. I need to edit this. That sucks because I might mess it up. URL equals, no. Yeah, that's correct. URL equals base. So now as long as I include that file after I define the base, which should be. Okay, now about contact services, we're gonna comment out base and then parse or JSON-LD. That's where the base gets set. It just gets set one time, and then it includes WPL pages content, which includes get socials. And then it includes about contact services.php. And then it includes the upload to the vector database file. So let's run them all together, all in one go, and see whether it works or stalls out. If we're Steven. So far, so good. I'm gonna just go ahead and find the next URL because if this works, then I just need the next one. Get clicks rank star. Rankstar.io. Okay, and then this is what is this parser? So just replacing getclicks.com.hongkong with rankstar.io. And as soon as this is done, assuming there's no errors, everything's looking good. So we're going to go to AI upgrade and ask it, tell me about Get Clicks Hong Kong. Looks like they use the WordPress Bakery too. WordPress Bakery is very popular. Where in the fuck? There it is. All right, this took too long. Assuming it does work in the end, it took too long. Let's see if a new chat will help. That was weird. How it gave a good answer and then started giving a bad answer and then deleted the bad answer and then like how did that happen? I have no idea. All right, so moment of truth. What is their LinkedIn? If you can get their LinkedIn, then I'm just gonna blast away for every single one of these URLs. Oh fuck, it doesn't have their LinkedIn. Why? That is so sad. Hopefully it's because I made a small error in my editing there, because that would be easy to fix. What am I even looking for? Get clicks schema. I need to reload this. Get clicks com Hong Kong schema dot JSON. Only 6 kilobytes. That's beautiful, to be honest. The LinkedIn is in the JSON. Um, if it is in there. But the AI doesn't realize that it has that information. Oh, you definitely have the info. You have it. There's no way. Okay, so demos, dashboard. Uh, what is the LinkedIn URL for get clicks Hong Kong? Oh, I did not do that. I have to do it again. What is the URL for Get Clicks Hong Kong's LinkedIn? It's not working. Totally not working. But I'm pretty sure that it is in the schema. If it's in the schema, then the get socials worked and it made it through the first API call fine, which means that it's getting destroyed in the merging. No, if it's in the schema, then it made it through the merge. So the only possibility is that it actually is in there and it just doesn't. Can you recreate the entire JSON graph for get clicks Hong Kong? All right, now I'm about to give up on this for a little while because it's telling me about Acropics. So in that schema, did we somehow mix together those two companies? Doesn't look like it. Whew. All right, it's possible that I just have managed to get to the point where the vector database is so large that we're just not getting accurate vector data responses. I wonder, can you see? You know what? I should check the files. Cropix graph, SDMC. You know, I'm not even seeing a file for this for get clicks Hong Kong. I see no file. But then how did it give answers earlier? I don't know. Okay, well, first of all, do I still have the output from running that file? Because it should be right here. Saved. It does not actually say anything about uploading the file. And I think there's a reason for that, which is that I needed to edit the uploader. No. The uploader is fine. So why didn't it run? I don't know why it didn't run. I have no idea why it didn't run. But all right, I'll just do it manually. Download Get Kicks Hong Kong. It's only 6 kilobytes. That's amazing. Now I'm gonna upload it. Okay. And now let's test it in the platform, which is the same tab I'm in. I was just looking for which tab do I switch to. Look through all my tabs, just realize, oh, it's this tab. This is the same tab. I just stay in this tab. That's what we do here. Demos, dashboard, I think. Yeah, okay. And then the SEO agency's vector database. And then tell me about get clicks Hong Kong. Is there a company called Get Clicks.com.hk? Well, it says no, but I spelled it wrong. I think what I name these files is actually really important, unfortunately. This is called Get Clicks Com Hong Kong schema. Can I change the name? I don't think I'm even allowed to change the name here. I don't know. It's refusing to find this thing. Uh, I'm not even seeing it in there. But I didn't realize I can add to the vector database from the prompt tester. That's good. That should save a lot of time. There we go. Okay, it is finally in there. New conversation. Get what is get clicks Hong Kong. Perfect. What is their LinkedIn? Yup, that did work. All right, now will it work? Now do you know their LinkedIn? Got it. Beautiful. So my only question is why the hell didn't that work automatically? Anyways, we got Rankstar IO is the next one. Uh, I think I know what I did. I'm a dumbass. I didn't run the parser. I ran just one of the three files. All right, this is the parser, but I'm just gonna let rank the get clicks Hong Kong be what it is. No problem. Like, let's say they become my client and they're angry that somebody asked the vector database like about one of their people and the people wasn't listed because it didn't get it. And like, then I can run these files for them. Like, there's zero reason to be worried that, oh no, the vector object that somebody never asked for. Anyways, um, all right. So this is going to be rank star IO. And I'm telling you, if this works, I'm going to make a for each loop that calls this file. And then I'm going to take all the other URLs that are left, just have it run one time per, which I don't think will work. I don't. I don't think that's gonna that's definitely not gonna work. So I don't even know why I'm but it's worth but I'll try it and then see why it doesn't work. Learn something. But if it does work, then I can just output these JSON objects many at a time, 20 websites at a time. So that means I could just chain these files to the end of the feedbot creator, and then it will create the feedbot, create the browser bot, create the JSON object, create the rag bot, basically, all automated for as many websites as I want it to in one go. Still working. It's very slow. Tell you what, it's not going to be 6 kilobytes. To be honest, like if it's 100 kilobytes per graph, and if that gets more information about the graph, which it's mostly getting more information about their web page, which I'm not sure whether or not that's useful to anybody in any way. It might be though. I'm trying to think like the fact that the vector database knows like the whole structure of their website, it would potentially be a way that I could there would be a way to like combine that with the browser bot in a way that would be smart, I guess. Anyway, so um, tell me about rankstar.io. It had nothing. That's bad. How can I assist you today? Um, Rankstar. There is a company a company called Rank Star. Shit. Son of a bitch. It's getting real hard to remember what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. I just got to check whether or not it is not on here. But the file did tell me that it had successfully uploaded the file. So the only thing I can say is file path. I think it was file name, file path, directory file name. Parser. What do you have for file name? Did you not save properly or some shit? It literally says where it saved it in the output. Here. Get clicks. What happened here? Parser JSON LD. Base is rankstar.io. Okay. About contact services. Base is commented out. Get socials. What the hell is this? Get clicks. Base is commented out on about. Wait. Okay. I think that was the problem. That one had not been saved, and so it changed the URL from Rankstar to get clicks in the middle of the thing. Which is bad. I should definitely remove all Rankstar and all get clicks objects from the database and then redo them, because they might be mixed together. Your input exceeds the context window of this model. Please adjust your input and try again. Ah, yeah, that was the problem I was having before. Damn it. All right, well, I'm gonna take a break